made coffee.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm telling you, I got out and made a pot of coffee.
We are so. I'm gonna put a picture out and show y'all that it was not letting me go live.
Are you sure we're live? Because
We're
I am
live.
not. I'm not seeing it on my computer.
It says we are live.
It did say we were live. It's going to
It
take.
did for a minute, but it's not on my computer.
Hold
There
on.
we are.
We are
It takes a minute,
live.
man. It takes a minute, man.
A minute.
Next steak dinner.
I feel like it took like a week.
It is
Woo!
the cutie and the little guy. Wow. Wow, the little guy.
Well, we were ready to give up, everyone. We were.
really were we not?
We were just getting ready, and then we noticed Joey was coming through crystal clear.
Yes.
Yeah, like she's crystal clear. Try it. You know, it's like woo. And you guys missed all the swearing when we weren't live.
I was the little mean guy. I was the little mean guy.
Are you talking about Kenny?
No, both of them. I think we both was. We didn't run away. Yes, y'all did not run away. So for those who are here, thank y'all so much for sticking around. I don't know what y'all we're talking about. I was trying to get this live going, so sorry
There
about
was
that.
somebody. I'm trying to find it. There was somebody who was asking a question about their tank.
Okay.
It's Kim. Kim's having trouble, I think, with her tank, and there are a lot of people trying to help her. You know,
Okay.
Dr. Anthony's trying. I know Patrick's trying, and Sarah. Everybody's chiming in. They're trying to help her. I think everybody mentioned the usual thing we all go to is, you know, when in doubt, do a water change.
Yeah.
Never hurts, yeah. But I don't know if there's something else that we can help with. Certainly, we would all try.
I'm seeing now. There's lots of people been giving her good advice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good to go.
yeah. I think so.
So it's good to know Rob's community's got his back when he's not available.
That's right.
Hey, that's true love right there.
They're all over it. For
I
sure.
even think I threw my smoke device. Nope, I got it.
You got it. You got it.
Okay, there we go. We're good.
Well, I think I'm butting in, but we should thank everybody for hanging with us, right?
Yes.
My goodness.
That is for
I
sure.
said, you know, I've been in this position before where I'm the one in the chat and we're waiting for somebody to get things worked out. And I said, it's amazing how long we'll all stick around and chat.
That is so true. You did say that. You're like, wait, just a few more minutes. I
Yeah,
promise.
they'll
I
hang
was
with-
like, okay.
Yeah, they'll hang with you. You'd be shocked, you know, because they're all talking amongst themselves. So it works, you know. It's still a gathering.
I was gonna say I was gonna leave it up for those who wanted to keep, talking because
Yeah.
for those who did want to keep going on with that, I didn't want to end it and people couldn't talk about that, whatever. So I'm glad I kind of continued. So thank y'all so much. All right, let's get to it because we are running super late. So
Okay.
new segment on the hot seat. First thoughts. That's what we're gonna do. It's a reaction thing. It's just out of the blue, out of the gate. We're hitting it hard, heavy. Let's get it. Sharing screen. Activate. I hope this does not mess up anything.
I was going to say, he's brave, isn't he, Joey? Stuff's already messing up. Now he's going to start sharing screen.
Kind of is,
Right.
yeah.
No, this is right. I'm just going for the gusto right now, ain't I? So picture this, everyone. This is the worst nightmare for any one of us. It can happen to any one of us that may or may not know if their tanker's leveled or not. So without further ado, what's your first reactions?
To their situation, to this photo?
Watch it.
Joey, all you have to do is read below it. Oh! Where's he going?
Oh.
Pick up your fish.
Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, that was my first question. Thank you. Okay. So you have two people, Mr. Kenny. You as a Marine, sir, you already know what's the first couple of things you got to do. Turn power off, get your fish, right?
Yep.
Thank you. You know the
Me,
first joke.
I'm not
You
going to
and-
turn
you
the
and your
power
wife are
off.
on-
I'm getting
on
my
cue.
fish first. Fish
Well-
and the power. I'll figure it out after. But my goodness, where were they going? That's the part I don't understand, man. They were heading.
That room.
Were they like going to go chill and watch TV there instead and just let them all rot there?
Here,
I mean,
wait.
they didn't even make an attempt to.
Does it
clean
make it a
up-
little bit bigger on that screen? I can't see. Does it make it?
Play
a
it
little bit
again,
bigger
Rob.
for you?
I don't understand. First thought would have been, I need to save my fish. Boom! Look at that, dude.
90 gallons.
So imagine what these two 135s would do if this exploded on my head. Right
I thought of that. I'm like, what if it really did it, if you were close enough and it exploded on you? Or I have little dogs. I'm like, what if it hit my little dogs? What would it do to them? You know, I think
Right.
about that occasionally. But
Wow.
yeah, I mean, the
Just
only
clean
thing you
up
can
the
do.
house.
Well,
Oh.
I mean, forget that part.
Oh
But I mean,
man.
the only thing you can do, I guess, is try to save your.
Hey,
What is
that plant just got a lot of water right here.
That
Might
plant
wanna
got
let that
knocked
one out
over.
before you do any
Yeah.
more watering.
Wow, that's a bad. I mean, here's what sucks. I don't know if you guys pick up on things like I do. You know, see his little bench there? They got their little Windex spot. They just got done cleaning it, dude. Look.
Yeah. Yes, I was just about to say it too.
That is true. They're cleaning something. Yeah.
Just got done cleaning it, dude.
Just got done with it.
Oh man, she's sitting there she's over there chilling, all happy about herself.
That's
He's
what I
over there
said. They
chill-
just got done cleaning something up. That's what I said. They were just chilling like.
I
man,
would
I'm
bet
so
he
accomplished.
would. He was the one that cleaned it because he's sitting there half naked and stuff. She don't look like she'd been cleaning nothing. He's the one that just got done cleaning it. So he's sitting
And they
there all
don't have a
exhausted.
TV. They're talking about it right now.
You think that's it?
They are Kenny, there's plants. There's something of this nature. There's nothing else for them to be looking this way. They're talking about that or something over here.
Unless there's something farther over that you can't see, but maybe they don't have a TV.
Maybe, yeah, but they're just. Oh.
Look at that! I didn't even notice the dog. The dog's
Yeah, the
just
dog's
sitting there.
like, yep, that sucks.
Yeah, the dog was at least up on the couch, didn't get wet. Yeah.
Okay, and here's my first question as well. Why is it that it's a man thing. Why do we always, the first thing that happens, we clutch for our head?
That is kind of funny.
That is a man thing, I promise you. I promise you. That
It
is
kind
man
of looks like a
thing.
primate, you know that.
That's a man thing.
I can't answer that one.
Oh goodness.
I can assure you this: if one of these tanks bursted, the first thing Danny and I would be doing is trying to get as many of the fish in water that we could.
Especially depending on which one it is. You know, maybe if it's a tank that's more expensive than others, you're like, oh.
Patrick says, like, yeah, you're in the zone for.
But you got big tanks, Kenny.
Yeah, you're making me rethink this now.
I rethink the whole thing. I mean, first off, it's like having fish tanks in the house is just a risk for many, many reasons. But yeah, if one of those explodes, it's like, oh, what it's going to do to the hardwood floor or what it's going to do, you know, to the carpet, and forget downstairs, you know, it's a risk.
In their case, it looked like it was the whole house was hardwood, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing in a sense, but still, that's a lot of Walter.
I couldn't imagine, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's for those who have missed the first couple of minutes. We've had some issues. Glad those who are here. Appreciate it for those who are here. Miss Joey, if you want to go ahead and do your hellos, because some new people.
Hello. Okay,
Yeah.
I will, because and yes, for people that are just joining us, we only just went live. We were trying to go live for what, 20 minutes, and
Yes, ma'am.
the chat was going, but we've only been on a couple minutes. We've barely gotten through anything. But I'll just go back as far back as I can go. And sorry if we've missed some people, but I see Eric Wyrock is the first one in on my screen. Hello, Eric. And Sarah J. Cyber is here. Meow Aquatics, always here. Welcome. Brooklyn Bell, Patrick Hardy. Then I'm going to scroll down. Stephanie Frederick, my sister staff. New local Austin, hello. Freaky Fish Lady, Holly, hello and welcome. Kim, Ms. 9.5 is here. Thank you for coming in. I see that guy, Danikin Aquatics. He's in here. He's all over the chat.
Oh,
Mr. Kenny E.
yes, he
Welcome. And welcome to the show, Kenny. It's so wonderful to have you with us tonight.
It's good to see you.
Then, I'm not done. Wait, there's more. We've got Dr. Anthony is in here. Hello.
It's
and
buffering.
welcome. Research Center. It's buffering. Great.
You
And then I'm just going to keep yapping. I'm almost done. Tashita Heaven. My other sister Dawn is in here. Hello and welcome. And then lots of chat because they had to chat amongst themselves. Melvin. Hello, Melvin. Welcome.
And I see people dropping out to see if they can come back and see if it's lagging.
Jeff,
You're
hello. I think everybody just came in because they heard it wasn't a show. Bob Taylor, hello. Welcome. They wanted to come in and see that it wasn't happening, you know. Lumpy Dog, hello, welcome. I'm getting down there. Pizzotic Diego, hello, welcome. Sunfish for Fish, Skipper's Aquariums, hello, welcome. Chad Cross, hello. And then I think I'm getting almost to the bottom. Larry D, hello, Larry. Welcome. Ricky De Hoyas, hello, welcome. Jimmy P. RB Animal Rescues, Ricky, hello. Crypt Keepers Aquatics, hello, welcome. Vanosky, Cichlids 23, Kirk, hello, how are ya? And Crypt Creepers, did I say that already? Man, I am like running all over my words. And then I think I'm down to the bottom. Hello, everybody here, don't forget, smash the like button, people. Whew.
We have a 500-gallon in our family room.
And Viking Warrior.
Just in case for the surrounding
hello.
So, second one, I wish Mr. Riley was here. He may come in. I hope so. Because it's a video he did.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me it had something to do with somebody eating some fish.
It is.
Always in on that.
It is. It's his own video. As always, y'all, I can't see it. What's up, Miss Crystal?
What's going on, Crystal?
As always, I can't see y'all on the other end, so. Viking Warriors, I like that.
I know.
I like that. I like that.
Me being Norwegian, you know I'm loving that.
I like that.
Hey.
Welcome to the chat. For those who are new, if I have not seen you, welcome. If you're coming back and just change logos and names, what up? For those who have never seen them, welcome them. If you have not, mingle amongst each other because I can't see on this side. See y'all on the other side, y'all. Okay, so
Bye-bye.
This one is from Mr. Riley. This is for some people who have never thought about eating their own pet fish.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I don't think about it every day.
So this is how I viewed his video. I love his videos because they're amazing. And this one in particular, because it went from beautiful live tilapia to in his sink to in his belly. And I just could not. I had to share it with people to say the least. Let's have a first reaction to Mr. Riley.
Okay. Hello, Brandon Coldwater.
Now he has some colorful tilapia. Remember to subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe.
So
it has been on ice for me. Is when you have tried it and you realize
I'm like, oh goodness.
that with amount of fish in very hot oil, you realize that the size of the fish.
And then he goes ahead and does his knife skills. He's gonna get it done.
then he's got some cooking skills. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I said, his fish are beautiful. I'm sitting here thinking, could you eat it? Kenny, Miss Joey, and those are in the chat. Could y'all eat your most beautiful fish in your fish room?
No.
No. I would not.
And the other thing I would have done, that thing's been degutted, Rob, and he didn't even kill it first, man. It's still, his gills are still moving.
Oh, is it?
Okay, so I'm gonna put it into the category of if these are fish that he is raising specifically to eat, though it gets us, it's really not any different than somebody raising a pig or a cow or something else. If this is a tank that he has and he's raising his own food, it's his business, it's what he wants to do. And that I feel is different. If, to take one of my beautiful goldfish that I've either raised or spent a lot of money on and eat it, no. But I think it's two different things, I feel like.
Yeah, but I like tilapia, and some of them are beautiful, and I would actually not eat them regardless if they're beautiful. Yeah. Even if, like, say, for instance, I was in his shoes of a farmer who did tilapias and ate, and I go, oh, that's a nice looking one. I would actually save that one.
Hey, but it's the same thing. Like I said, it equates to the same thing with any kind of animal that you're raising. They might be good looking cow, but you're still gonna eat it. Are these really his personal pets that he's oohing and ahhing over and making videos on and saying they're beautiful? Yeah, or are they just over a tank where he's just raising them for food or catching them for food? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's why I said first thoughts.
Yeah, that's my first thought. Kenny, go.
I'm stunned, man. I ain't got nothing more to say.
Okay.
This is why I love Mr. Riley's videos.
Hey, I'm just trying to play it down the middle and say I can see both sides.
I love it. I love them. I can't muster up to do it, but
right. But if I was raising fish to eat, I wouldn't have a personal attachment to them like I do my goldfish that I'm raising for fun. It would be you have to get yourself mentally in a different place for that.
Yeah, that's true.
And I can say that having grown up, when we did raise some animals for food and stuff.
So no names were involved then, huh?
I know from experience. Yeah.
So I will say it looks like it's going to be tasty. Look at all that marinade he had them in.
Right?
Yeah. But he's right down there by that hot frying pan with his hands. Wow.
Oh, Mr. Riley don't care. He's ruthless.
I guess. Wow.
He is fearful.
So we have a couple of people sneak in. Hi, Terry's Truckle. Hello, Jeff and Dan. Welcome.
This is a fish show. Can you imagine people coming in and Rob's got tilapia frying on the old big
Right. And then we've got Bjorn Bear Style. Hello, welcome.
Hey, we got Chef Riley. We got Chef Riley in the building.
Yeah. And those fish are looking, crispy.
It's looking mighty delicious.
They're looking good. Okay,
I really don't eat fish, but I would eat that.
Can you explain to me, because I don't cook fish, why don't you cut the head off? Can somebody explain that to me? Why do you cook it?
Well, when I'm
or did he not debone it? Is it just the whole thing?
Like that. When I'm down in like Costa Rica, Belize, this is the way they cook it there. I mean, they don't take the heads off and all that. I mean,
pull that spine off. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, I'm just, curious. Hello, T-Bone. How are you? Welcome.
And then not only that, whenever when you can cut those off afterwards, either or, if you cut it before or afterwards, you can still use those heads for fish stock. So in next dishes, you have a fish stock instead of using water is a little bland. You actually are using the fish stock that has a little bit more of that in there. I would freeze those after, that's all said and done. After I'm done eat it, I would chop them off, freeze them, put a date on it, and then put them in the freezer for a little bit. And then whenever I need them, I would boil them up.
I'm like, wow, you're really organized with that. But I have to say, when you first said you can use those heads, I thought you were going to say, I'm like, what are you going to do? Mount them on a wall?
I'm always trying to mount something.
My prize fried tilapia,
Yeah, I can't mount a tilapia's head.
No, I thought that's where you were going with it. I'm like, okay, All right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, you would. Yeah, you use a fish stock on that one. So.
Yeah, fish soup. Okay, but I can't get into the eyeballs in my soup, and no.
Miss Joey, if you come out here and I catch walleye, I fillet them all nice. It looks like you're eating a piece of.
You know I don't eat fish, really. I don't.
I don't either.
But I believe you, Kenny, that you wouldn't serve it, you know, with. I can't do the eyeballs. Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, that like you said, if it's just the fillet, I'm good because the eyes aren't staring at me like you did this to me.
Yeah.
You did this to me.
I can't have it looking at me. Yeah, no.
Fish keep
Not
Fish
for
Keep
me.
in Jamaica, appreciate you, man.
I do appreciate him.
Well, there he
Okay.
says it says tilapia fish farming, so he's raising them to eat them, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is a different mentality. It's not like going over here and grabbing let's get a couple of the biggest ones, you know, that I've been growing for years. Yeah, let's get those. Yeah. No, not doing that. No.
Yeah. I've heard some people trying to do it as far as profit, and they didn't like it as much as that. So I can see people just farming them and just eating them for themselves if they're actually just doing that. But
Yeah.
maybe in profit, it's hard because of how big the industrial business is for them. So it's kind of hard to compete with that. You got to have big facilities.
I would think.
I'm not a fan of tilapia.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. My
I've
stepmom
never
used to make it, and I used to eat it.
Yeah. I don't think I've had it.
All right, y'all ready for the?
Oh, I can't wait to see what you.
Yeah,
got
we
for us
can't
next.
wait. You're just you're reeling us
We
right
got
in.
chugging along.
Fish tanks exploding, frying fish. What else we got?
All right, so we all know that invasive species are in our waters here, there, everywhere. Doesn't matter. But when
Sharknado.
there's a time when we all know as fish keepers, when we may say that, man, I think humans are doing a little too much. So I came across another article, didn't read all the way through. Are you going to subscribe? This one made me want to subscribe just to read along. But as always, I can't see on the other side. So, whoop. Where is it? Oh, okay. So this, if you can't see it or read it, I'm going to not zoom in because I'm not going to be able to. Researchers create a tool to help protect native fish from hybridizing from non-natives. So they're trying, and what's your first thoughts? Ladies first, Miss Joey.
I mean, my first thought is like, oh, it's like almost impossible. How are you possibly going to do that with just things that are going on? And then, as you said, sometimes what we do is humans and people, you know, introduce species where they shouldn't be. And I just feel like, wow, you're fighting a battle, an uphill battle. I just don't know. I don't know how they could possibly do it, but maybe.
Mr. Kenny?
You know, I think I've seen this, Rob. They've been talking about this out in Oregon for a few years now.
Okay.
And I see this is this at Oregon State University. So I think I've seen this, but I won't wait for you to play it to see.
Well, my first thought was, man, they're giving fish condoms?
Ah,
What is going on here? Why? In my mind, when I was at work, I even looked at my buddy. I said, I think this is when people don't understand. When a fish keeper says, I think we're doing too much with fish and just need to let them be. I think that's that. I think I'm borderline on PETA's friends right now.
Wow, it's like, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I think they're trying to make sure that our fish stay safe out there. I think they're trying to give them maybe fish birth control. What is going on here, y'all?
I don't know.
Is the doctor here? Is the doctor in here? Is he?
Yes, where is Dr. Anthony on this
Is
one?
he still in here?
I don't know. I mean,
We need answers because I was like, this right here would make me want to subscribe. Okay.
but did you?
Actually, it gave me a little bit more than I thought, so I was like, "Hey, a freebie on this one." Um, but I didn't really get to read through all of it. But what it boils down to, I don't really understand it because at the end of the day, I don't think that's just gonna. I think that's just a waste in my opinion.
Well, like I said, how are you ever going to control it?
Anything, yeah, that you can't control
Well,
certain things.
hybridization
happens.
happens naturally in wild anyway.
Anyway, and then with the accidental somebody throwing something in. But no, Kenny, you're right. As things evolve, it just happens.
Yeah,
With time.
Hybridization is how we're all on Earth walking and breathing air right now. I hate to say it, but
Right. So, So why do you want to stop it? I don't know.
That's why I was like, I think this is the time where I think we need to draw the line and say this needs to stop and we need to research something else. Like while my potholes keep hitting my tires. That's a good research.
Right. I mean, I'd be like trying to stop time. I don't know. I don't know.
Like trying to stop time, yeah, in an hourglass, right? That when I seen that, I said, wow, that is crazy.
Yep.
You can't
love
it's sexy people.
oh, man.
Go on.
We started reading it at the same time.
We all did, didn't we? What up, Jack and Dad?
Animals been hibernating for millions of years.
Right. Go along with it. Go along with it.
But this one.
Oh, yep. That juvenile age. Yeah. I think it's just a little too much sometimes. And that's why I said this is kind of like the first reaction of everything. Because I told you I had a lot going here for tonight. So on to the next. What's up, Roundy Rob in the building?
Yes, hello. Hello. Whew.
This one was more of just what you guys think of as far as I don't know as personally as you've seen around like in your area. I don't know about you, Miss Joy, because you're kind of probably in the
Yeah, I'm in no man's land. Yeah, I know.
so you're kind of you don't probably see. I mean, maybe as you're driving through.
I mean, we do have electricity. Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
Yeah.
Kenny, you definitely and yourself because you're a fisherman. But do y'all and those in the chat as well? Do y'all feel like the fishing is decreased as far as a whole? Because I've seen a lot of fishing videos.
Are you talking about people out personally fishing?
Yeah,
or are you
just
talking about the
personally
whole fishing
yourself.
industry?
Like, have you seen people out? Have you seen just like not a lot of people doing it because maybe the habitat has changed or maybe the fish aren't biting anymore for some reason?
Yeah, in Oregon, we don't have that issue because most of them are fishing for salmon, steelhead, sturgeon, that type of thing, which the salmon runs are still coming in like they always, unless it runs on like a four-year circle.
Okay.
So the smolt that are going out this year, we won't see for approximately 3 to 4 years back in the spawn. So I personally haven't seen. I mean, you go to our rivers, there's still a lot of people out fishing.
Okay. Well, I hear because I've seen, like you just said, I've seen people just specifically from that or from Philadelphia travel all the way over to where you are just to fish. I can believe it. Miss Joy, how about yourself?
As I say, I can't really give you much of an opinion.
Well,
I don't
I
hang out by the rivers or the ocean just because I live by it.
But you also have a lot of ocean around you, so there's.
We have a ton of fishing industries for sure.
Okay, so
and I mean, so there's tons of people out. I don't, like I said, really hang out in areas where I can say to you, is the personal fisherman out there, is the person bringing in their boat, and to deep water and launching it that day and going out for a day and fishing. I don't know, I personally, I don't.
Okay.
I'm not in an area where I can't just drive by and see that. I would have to go down to the docks or go down the shore or go to the river to see a lot of that. Occasionally I see somebody on the Androscoggin River when I cross over from, Brunswick to Topsom. I'll see, some people down there on the rocks, and they do ice fish out there.
Okay.
They do a lot of ice fishing out there, but that's
So
about
that's
the
year-round
extent
fishing.
I see. Yeah, well, absolutely year-round fishing, yes.
Yeah.
But as far as, me going out and saying, oh yeah, when I was out today, I saw a dozen people fishing, I can't say that, yeah, because I don't go to the right place.
Well, I mean, in this study, it was saying similar to saying almost in both ends, it's kind of slowing down as far as people going out there to fish, more than likely for the fish population. And I'm not sure if this is like as globally or in specific areas, so I can't speak upon that, and I'm not gonna put that saying that I don't know that area. So
I just feel like
that alone, I was like, because with the way, like y'all just said, y'all have a fishery area around y'all. Y'all have things that are happening with fish on a daily, constantly. Like with us, not technically, we're a landlocked, area, so we get food. We say fresh, frozen fish.
Right. No, there's people here every day fishing, hauling traps and
right. So I don't know if that's like a global thing or if this is in certain areas. Not sure, but I know in the United States, there's people throwing poles in there. They're throwing all kinds of traps, and like y'all say, y'all have industries that are doing their thing as far as getting the fish out. So that right there, I was just like, this would be interesting for me to, want to click into and see what really they're talking about, because that's something to learn. I mean, for those who like to read, and that's why I always want to.
I just feel like in general, lifestyles have changed an awful lot, and that used to be a very popular thing to do, but there's so many other choices for people nowadays. I don't think families and people go out fishing in general as much as they used to.
Are you saying that it's changing in a good or bad? Because I've seen where catching fish now is so much easier than it was back in the day when I was young.
I just think for recreational purposes, it's just not. There's too many other things for people to do, and let's face it, a lot of the kids are sitting in front of the screen. I'm not saying it might not be a great idea to get them out there doing something outside and fishing, but does it happen as much? I feel like it doesn't necessarily happen as much. And hello, Scott Schmidt. Welcome. I don't know. That's just me. And again, that would go along with how many people do you see fishing when you go past a waterway,
Right. And then you got to pass it along as far as, your kids and everything. So like my little one, she may want to be into fishing, but she always wants to go fishing when we do. So I'm definitely going to try to pass the trade along. So, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I always.
And that's into it as well. If people don't pass it along, it doesn't help. So.
Exactly. That sort of little family tradition. Yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of helps.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is Papa Shrimp going?
I don't know. I don't know if Papa Shrimp has gone behind us the past couple of times. I'm not sure.
Okay, because it's going on. It's going on.
We got a few minutes. We'll stay a few more minutes.
I just wanted to, just let y'all know if he's going or not.
I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell us.
Yeah, and then that's why I said I can send the party over there.
Yeah, he's going at 5 p.m. It says.
Okay. I want to give them their 6 minutes since we shorted them 20 something.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. We're going through and through. What up, Kev Pitts? We got a legend in the building.
Hello.
We got a legend in the building. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Man, what up? But yeah, no, I'm glad that we actually did this. I got one more last little clip we can get done, hopefully. This one, it kind of threw me off when I was reading it because it said pelicans prefer native fish to sport fish at Utah's reservoir, a strawberry reservoir. Now, I never knew the difference because sometimes definitions of words can be blurred, right?
Yeah.
They can be blurred. Technically, a sports fish would be a bigger fish for game for fishing, and native fish is just. I mean, because in a sense, in a place where that doesn't have bass, that's considered a sports fish. But in my neck of the woods, that's native. So when they say that, that makes me all jumbled up inside. What's your thoughts, y'all?
Well, it makes me think that they've introduced a fish in for quote sport fishing.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think, Kenny?
I've always viewed a sport fish like a muskie, a northern, a bass, a walleye.
Right.
Out here, salmon, steelhead. So they're probably referring to the bluegill, the crappie, the white bass, and all those are the ones that the pelicans eat.
Okay.
That's the way I looked at it.
But why would they? Well, okay, as I say, but why would they say it native versus sport? It makes me feel like it's not natural to the waterway. Maybe I'm interpreting
And
that.
that's what I said as well. And it made me, and that's why sometimes when I read these things, it makes me think like maybe I do need to read this to see if this is just a place I need to be, because I don't think I need to read this. But they were referring basically to little small creatures, so like little suckers and
Okay.
and it looks like they were leaving trout, and I wouldn't even consider a sport fish of trout. I mean, I know that's a fisherman's desire to go out and fish for trout. I don't know what the fight is for it, but when they're saying native fish, to me, when they say that, I'm like, sports fish though, and then like Kenny listed off a few, those are just natives. But if they're introducing those, I get it to be a sport fish, but then again, they're still native when you put a native fish. That's why I said the line was blurred between those.
I'm not sure. Hello, Mickey.
But yeah, and that's why I was like, I don't think this was what they were really trying to, get out to people, because real people like us would actually kind of think about that. I don't know if y'all did or not when you actually would heard that. But that's kind of how I felt, because I have a brain that will not function if I can't figure out what they just said right there, and I won't be able to read that because it just throws me off. I got to figure out what's going on with that.
So you get stuck right there, and
I got stuck right there, and I was like, "Wait, what? Sports fish and native fish?" I was like, "Eh."
Yeah, I mean this is the terminology.
I even looked up sports fish, and it came up with two definitions: one that desires a fight for a fish, or one that is introduced for a competition for just actually that. So I was like, okay, that's two definitions if you break it up, sports and fish, and then you have it together. But then I was like, natives, there's all the list that would be in a place of that area.
So would you say that possibly the native fish are smaller and just easier? I don't know, to eat.
Maybe they're classifying native fish as small fish, but our native fish are large.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out maybe where they're coming from. I don't know.
Yeah, we've got 20-foot sturgeon in our rivers that are native, so you ain't going to see no running off.
Right.
Wow.
I just think that's a funny way to put it. Native fish versus sport fish. I don't know.
Funny to see. If you see a pelican get a 20-foot sturgeon in his mouth, he's going to have an issue, man.
That is going to be a big boy.
Be a little bit of a shock. Yeah.
You better get that on film, Kenny.
Yeah.
You will be a rich man.
So Mick A's commenting on the kids today spending more time in front of the screen. Yeah, I mean, I just think that's a thing. I mean, when I was a kid, you ate breakfast, and I mean, I did have horses in the barn and we had animals, but I mean, we went outside and we either did something with the animals or played and, kind of made our own fun. I mean, sure, we were allowed to watch TV, but hey, we had 3 channels,
Wow.
And, there wasn't a lot to watch. So basically you just, you made your own fun and it's different. Kids grow up completely different way.
Yeah, when we grew up, Rob, at about, what time was it, Joey? 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock? The national anthem would play and you had
no everything cuts off.
you had no TV until like 6 o'clock the next morning.
Right. And when the cartoons were over, WWF came on. And
Wow.
but no, they're really. I mean, you kind of had to go outside,
Right.
and I remember, my memories of that is that it was fun. We made our own fun, and not that I'm sure some kids do that today, but it's like, I mean, there's a lot of tablet time and whatever, and I don't think they use their imagination the way that we all did when we were kids. I don't know.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
that just goes back to tradition and maybe taking them fishing and, doing some of the outside things. And, I think Brandon and Ness are good at that. The girls are out and, I mean, that's good to see, that people still go out and do it.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know,
You're right. All
good,
right,
good.
y'all. We're not gonna go over time. Kenny, Miss Joey, thank y'all so much for sticking around through
You're welcome.
that craziness. Miss Joey, go ahead and say what you need to say to these wonderful people.
Oh, well, I just felt bad because, obviously we missed last week and then everybody was here in the chat and it's like, oh, and he was having trouble and it just wasn't working out. And I was like, no, they're talking. Let's just stay a little bit longer. Let's just, let's see. So it did work out and I'm glad it did. But thank you everyone for coming in. We had fun. Kenny, good to see you.
Yep. And as
Hope you're
always, love your fish, people.
Yes, absolutely. And smash the like button.
Alrighty, y'all. So see y'all later. Hopefully we'll be here next week.
Yeah.
I feel like it's scary to say that because I don't know what will happen within that time. So as always, for those who are watching this replay and for those who are watching right now, it really truly showed how much y'all care for us in this show. And I really do truly appreciate every single one of y'all through and through. Y'all have a good rest of the week. Stay safe, y'all. Be kind, be courteous.